Okay. Okay, start. Assalamualaikum and good evening, everyone. Let's start the meeting. We have a lot of business to get through today, so I shall begin without further delay. Is everyone present today?
Yes, everyone is present today.
Excellent. Shall we get down to business? Our main aim today is to discuss our major activity this semester, which is academic tour to Sabah. So, Adriana, please brief us on your report.
Okay, so hi, I am the one that handled the logistic and technical tour to Sabah. So I am responsible to guide through the accommodation, equipment, and also the technical. So the first thing that I want to discuss is about accommodation at Sabah. I'm doing my research the whole day to find the best place based on our budget, comforts, and also our group of size. I have comparing option like hotels and homestay. So after analyze this option, I think it will be good and better if we stay at homestay because because the range price are more but cheaper than hotels. And also the homestay will providing us the 5 to 6 room that can fit our group mate. Okay, you guys have any objection?
No objections at all. That sounds like a great idea.
Thank you, Amiratu. So, shall I proceed the second highlight? So the second highlight is the comprehensive list of our potential equipment and supplies that are needed in our Sabah academic tour, depending on our planned activities and also the destination. So, if there are any activities that involving us to hiking, then we need to bring shoe sport and also the waterproof backpack. Okay, so I tell you earlier because the item is not sponsored by our club because we are considering about the low budget, our budget. Okay, so everything is okay. So the last thing that I propose to you guys is internet access. Okay, as we know at Sabah, has a limited internet access. So I suggest to you guys to bring along the portable Wi-Fi devices during the tour to ensure that everyone is being in a good conditions. Because every whenever so sorry whenever anything happen, maybe the good internet access will have. Okay, so I need you guys to prepare your umbrella before it's rain. So I think that's all for me. You guys have any idea or any suggestions? No? Okay, that's good.
Thank you, Adriana, for your detailed explanation. Hopefully, all turns out well without a hitch. Noreen is now going to take over the meeting.
Hi, I will explain about tour itinerary to Sabah. We will tour the Kota Kinabalu region. The place that we will visit are Kinabalu National Park, Kinabatangan River Cruise, Oxbow Lake Jungle Walk, and Sandakan City Tour for 5 days and 4 nights. I did a survey for 15 packs people for our tour. I hope not to exceed the budget that has been set. Any suggestion for our upcoming tour? Any change or other place to visit? Anyone?
I, w- I would like to suggest some potential date for our trip. How about considering 24 February until 28 February 2024?
Okay, great. This is the perfect date to visit Sabah. That's all from me. Thank you.
Chairperson, I wish to propose that we enhance the academic experience during our tour by incorporating visits to local universities, research institutes, and conversation centers into our itinerary.
I second the motion. That sounds interesting, and this purpose bring a fresh and educational dimensions to our itinerary.
That is a great motion. So, how many of you are in favor of that suggestion? Please show your hands. So, since everyone agrees, we will visit these places during our program in Sabah. Thank you, Nurin. What about the welfare and safety of our program?
Um, okay, so about the welfare and safety of our program, I will be overseeing and implementing measures to ensure the health and security of each participant throughout our tour in Sabah. This includes coordinating with local medical facilities, developing an emergency response plan, and organizing regular well-being check-ins. My first plan involves coordinating with local medical facilities. I will be reaching out to local medical facilities to understand their services, ensuring we have a list of emergency contacts readily available, and verifying the availability of medical supplies or pharmacies in the areas we will be visiting. Second, planning, I will draft a comprehensive document outlining step by step procedures for various emergency scenarios, clearly defining roles and responsibilities for any unforeseen circumstances, and establishing a communication plan to quickly disseminate information in case of emergencies. My last planning, I will develop a schedule for regular well-being check-ins throughout the tour. Determine the most effective method for participants to communicate concerns or issues, and ensuring a confidential and supportive environment for participants to express their well-being needs. My plan aims to prioritize the well-being and safety of each participant throughout our Sabah tour. So, is there any question regarding my plan about welfare and safety program?
How will you ensure participants are familiar with emergency contact information?
We will provide a list of emergency contacts, ensuring participants are familiar with the information before the tour.
Okay, so will there be any updates or reminders about safety guidelines during the tour?
Yes, we will provide updates and reminders to ensure everyone remains informed about safety guidelines throughout the tour.
Thank you, Algie. Please ensure that all essential paperwork is on my table by the end of this month. Our safety and well-being during the program depends on your planning. I would like to turn over this meeting to Nafis, who will lead us through the transportation procedure for the program.
Regarding the transportation for the Sabah tour, I suggest we use budget airlines for a flight, such as AirAsia, while applying local buses for a briefer journey when we arrive in Sabah. All of this can enhance our time efficiency and cost to get a wonderful experience. I will also set up a schedule to pick up and drop off passengers on time by bus at each location. Other than that, I will take a step towards addressing transportation related issues that may arise during an academic tour, such as delays or cancellation, vehicles breakdown, and traffic jams. That's all from me. Thank you.
Right. It looks as though we've covered the main points. Is there any other business to discuss?
Yes, our communication channels needs enhancements. I suggest regular newsletter or a more active social media presence.
That's a great idea. Sophia, can you please take care of this?
Yes, I can.
So, if there's nothing more to discuss, we can end our meeting here. Thank you all for attending this meeting. The meeting is closed.